Mark Cuban. The name is synonymous with success. He's a self-made billionaire, a savvy investor, the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks, and of course, the charismatic shark on TV's Shark Tank. But Cuban's journey to the top is anything but ordinary. It's a story of hustle, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of opportunity. From selling trash bags as a kid to building and selling multi-billion-dollar companies, Cuban's story is an inspiration to anyone who dares to dream big. Mark Cuban's entrepreneurial spirit was evident from a young age. Growing up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Cuban wasn't afraid to work hard. At just 12 years old, he started his first business selling garbage bags door to door. He had a knack for spotting opportunities and wasn't afraid to put in the effort. This drive would stay with him throughout his life. Cuban's early experiences instilled in him a strong work ethic. They also taught him valuable lessons about salesmanship, negotiation, and customer service. Little did he know, these skills would become the foundation of his future success. Cuban's entrepreneurial spirit continued into his college years. To pay his way through Indiana University, he took on various jobs. He bartended, taught disco dancing lessons, and even ran a chain letter that surprisingly netted him a cool $1,000. Cuban wasn't just working to make ends meet, he was constantly learning, absorbing new skills, and searching for his next big break. These experiences, though seemingly unrelated to his future endeavors, honed his ability to connect with people. They also fostered his understanding of business at a fundamental level. In 1985, at the age of 27, Cuban took a leap of faith. He founded Micro Solutions, a computer software reseller. Driven by his passion for technology and his keen business acumen, Cuban quickly grew the company. Micro Solutions provided early PC software and training to businesses in the Dallas area. Cuban's hands-on approach and deep understanding of the market helped him gain a competitive edge. He wasn't just selling software, he was providing solutions. This customer-centric approach resonated with clients, and Micro Solutions flourished. However, Cuban's journey wasn't without its challenges. In a devastating blow, his secretary embezzled funds from Micro Solutions. Facing financial ruin, Cuban was forced to start over. This experience could have easily derailed his ambitions, but Cuban refused to give up. He picked himself up, learned from his mistakes, and rebuilt his business stronger than before. This resilience in the face of adversity would become a hallmark of Cuban's entrepreneurial journey. In 1995, at the dawn of the internet age, Cuban co-founded AudioNet with his friend Todd Wagner. They had a groundbreaking idea to stream live radio broadcasts over the internet. Recognizing the transformative potential of the internet, Cuban poured his heart and soul into the venture. They later renamed the company Broadcast.com, expanding their offerings to include live sporting events and other broadcasts. Cuban's vision and relentless drive propelled the company forward. He knew that the internet was about to change the world, and he was determined to be at the forefront of that revolution. Broadcast.com's popularity exploded, becoming one of the hottest companies during the dot-com boom. In 1999, at the height of the internet frenzy, Yahoo came knocking. They saw the immense value in Broadcast.com's platform, and offered Cuban and Wagner a staggering $5.7 billion in stock. It was an offer they couldn't refuse. The sale of Broadcast.com catapulted Cuban into the ranks of the world's billionaires. He was only 40 years old. Section 5, Dallas Mavericks courtside with Cuban. Never one to rest on his laurels, Cuban quickly sought out new challenges. In 2000, he purchased his beloved Dallas Mavericks, an NBA team that had struggled for years. Cuban's passion for basketball was evident, but he wasn't content with simply being a fan with deep pockets. He was determined to transform the Mavericks into a championship-caliber team and create a world-class fan experience. He wasn't afraid to challenge the status quo, often clashing with NBA officials over rules and regulations. Cuban's hands-on approach extended to every aspect of the Mavericks organization. He invested heavily in player development, scouting, and analytics. He fostered a culture of accountability and excellence, both on and off the court. Cuban's efforts paid off. The Mavericks became a perennial playoff contender, culminating in their historic NBA championship victory in 2011. Cuban's ownership of the Mavericks wasn't just about winning championships. It was about creating a legacy, building a team that fans could be proud of, and using his platform to give back to the community. Section 6, Shark Tank and Beyond. Investing in the American Dream. In 2011, Cuban joined the cast of Shark Tank, a reality TV show where aspiring entrepreneurs pitch their business ideas to a panel of investors. Cuban's appearance on Shark Tank introduced him to a whole new audience. He became known for his blunt honesty, his willingness to take risks, and his genuine desire to help entrepreneurs succeed. Cuban's investments on Shark Tank have been as diverse as his business interests, ranging from food and beverage companies to tech startups and everything in between. Beyond Shark Tank, Cuban has built a vast investment portfolio. He's an early investor in companies like Uber, Spotify, and Pinterest. Cuban's investment philosophy is simple. He invests in people and ideas he believes in. He's drawn to entrepreneurs who are passionate, hardworking, and have a clear vision for their business. Cuban's willingness to mentor and guide entrepreneurs, even those he doesn't invest in, has earned him respect and admiration within the business community. Section 7. Leading with Passion, the Cuban Way. Mark Cuban's leadership style is as unique and unconventional as the man himself. He's direct, demanding, and fiercely loyal to his team. He believes in open communication, encouraging his employees to share their ideas and challenge the status quo. Cuban leads by example, putting in long hours and inspiring his team with his infectious enthusiasm. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty, often diving into the trenches to work alongside his employees. Cuban's success can be attributed to his unwavering belief in himself and his willingness to take calculated risks. He's not afraid to fail, viewing setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. Cuban is a master negotiator, a skill he honed from his early days selling garbage bags and honed through years of high-stakes business deals. He's also a relentless learner, constantly seeking out new information and adapting to the ever-changing business landscape. Section 8. Words of Wisdom, Cuban's advice for aspiring entrepreneurs. Mark Cuban is a firm believer that anyone can achieve success with hard work, dedication, and a bit of luck. He often shares his insights and advice with aspiring entrepreneurs, urging them to follow their passions and never give up on their dreams. Don't start a company unless it's an obsession and something you love, Cuban advises. He stresses the importance of being passionate about your product or service. If you're not passionate about it, you're not going to have the energy to do what it takes to succeed. Cuban also emphasizes the importance of being prepared to outwork the competition. Work like there is someone working 24 hours a day to take it all away from you, he says. He believes that success is not about being the smartest person in the room, but about outworking everyone else. Cuban encourages entrepreneurs to be resourceful and to never stop learning. The one thing in life you can control is your effort, he says. Put in the effort, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Section 9. The Legacy of a Self-Made Titan. Mark Cuban's journey from selling trash bags to becoming a billionaire entrepreneur is an inspiration to us all. He's a testament to the power of hard work, resilience, and the unwavering pursuit of one's dreams. Cuban's impact extends far beyond his business ventures. He's a philanthropist, a vocal advocate for social justice, and a role model for entrepreneurs around the world. Cuban's story reminds us that success is not a destination but a journey. It's about embracing challenges, learning from our mistakes, and never losing sight of our passions. Mark Cuban is more than just a businessman. He's a cultural icon, a symbol of the American dream, and a reminder that anything is possible if you dare to dream big and work tirelessly to make those dreams a reality.